Fit for purpose. This video is about Tyson, a progeny. But before we can talk about Tyson, we must talk about his mother, Black China, and the importance of an incredible mother line. Relentless in her performance. What I love most about China is her impeccable health, her true resilience, her true defense that's meaningful. That type of mother line is a mother line that will contribute positivity to your breeding program. No shortcuts. Tyson is a young male that is 11 months old, produced by this fantastic bitch that we are presenting to you in our Zero to Hero program. We want to work with a Mastiff that's fit for purpose, that's agile, that's intelligent, and that's nimble.
Good boy, good job. Good boy. Let's sit. Good boy.
We're very proud of our program. Biddable. Our canines are principally pets with a purpose. These canines that we produce must be able to go out in the general public. You'll see some rhetoric about defense and reactivity. Nobody wants to live with a dog that's constantly reacting at people, especially if you're a family. Security dog handlers, their dogs are different. We supply personal protection dogs, and what we believe is that the dog, within reason, should be stable in the general public and be willing to cooperate with the handler without fuss. Willing to cooperate without fuss.
Right, is that your bike?
It is my bike, yeah, it's just my boyfriend's just gone for a run in the park.
That's nice, that is.
It is.
How much do you pay for that?
Everyone?
Sweet, your boyfriend in the shop, is it?
Yeah, he's just gone for a jog down the park. We're going to go for a walk. Yeah, it's friendly. Yes.
So he's just gone to the shop, is it?
Yeah, he's gone on the park.
Oh, right.
We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a nice bike, yeah. See you later.
Oh, see you soon. Good boy.
Of course, when you have a personal protection canine, there are some precautions to take, but the animal should be biddable enough. I don't think necessarily that you should be allowing random strangers just to stroke your dog, but we show you that the stability of the animal is something that is very important. So the dog can be suspicious. And as far as the behavior is not outrageous or he hasn't been given a command, he should be open enough. And this is why we're very careful about putting an animal that's too young into constant defense. Biddable is what our clients are looking for. I can only plan for our clients. Some people want their dog to have just bitten this guy just for doing absolutely nothing but approaching and having a discussion. In my program and in my thought process, that would make absolutely no sense. But what would happen if this man turned on her? What would happen then?
On second thoughts, give me the fucking keys now.
Pass off!
Give me the keys.
Leave us!
So things have changed. There is a knife. There is an attempted robbery. The young lady puts the dog in a pass off, which means bark. This is the handler defense. This is a 11-month-old dog that already understands to bark without whips. That understands that the reactivity request is to be enthusiastic about barking at 11 months old. That is the excellence in what we do. You don't see my decoys jumping around with whips and things that are just not realistic for the real world. These dogs have been prepared for the real world. but yet must be biddable enough to walk around the town centre without being overreactive. As the animal matures, we can escalate the level of defense and reactivity, but the animal must have an on-off switch. Remember, biddable and controllable is our principal USP. Switch sides. Give it a bite.
Yeah.
Keep pulling. I'm gripping. Call him into Foos. Plats the dog. Before deep defense, did we have the basic control? The dog was sent into a hold and bark, and also the handler could verbally recall the animal from that behavior, the aggressive behavior, and put the animal into compliance and into a plat. That's a personal protection dog. Stop assisting him. Let him work it out. That's it. That's it. Good. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Keep swinging it. Good. Good boy. Good lad. Good lad. Keep swinging it. Good. Good lad. Forward. This is Tyson. I don't know, maybe he's 4 weeks old. Here, enjoying life, learning the foundations of being open and willing to try awkward things. You saw him jumping on the pendulum system there. If we hadn't implemented these type of exercises at a very early age, his willingness to try such an awkward exercise, would that be something that was just absolutely going to be open for the dog? No. The animal, the upbringing is what's key. And we take our time. You know, anybody can crack whips. Anybody. I think most of us have opposing thumbs. And make a dog into a violent animal that is just constantly angry and, you know, fuck up its mental health. Yes, the dogs must protect. But first, let's love them. Let's give them positive experiences. Let's nurture them. I am so proud of our program. We've got these animals that are incredibly capable, that are being handled by young women, that are akin to your daughters and wives. What is more important to protect? Is it your Rolex, your Bentley? It's your family, your wife and your children, the vulnerable people. And we have an animal here that is willing to listen. His mental health is stable. He enjoys working with the handlers. That is the dream. That is the dream. Thank you very much for watching. People always ask us, what do we feed? And we use a combination of a raw meat burger made by a company called Duck. They've been around since 1970s. This is a complete food. And they come in these type of meat burgers with the finest of ingredients. You can basically simply defrost, put straight into a bowl. It's full of all the good things for your dogs. We also mix this with a cold pressed kibble made by the same company. Truly a fantastic product. Mastiff breeds, working breeds, joint development, joint problems, joint stress. Look no further. German engineering, can hydroxy gag, an incredible product. Visit poochDVD.com for further information.